Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining this session. In this session, we are going to talk about GCP VPC firewall rule. So VPC firewall rule allow you to specify what traffic can come in and what traffic can go outside in your network. You create a firewall rule for a network. However, you can specify if the rule will be applied to a complete network or just some of the instances inside your network. For this session, we are going to work on a VPC network named Cloud Training that we created earlier inside a Google Cloud Training project. You can see here inside the VPC network, we have a network named Cloud Training. Let's go ahead and click on the firewall to check the rule that we have already created. Here we go. Let me just rearrange the rules. Here we go. So the first rule say you can ping to any instance inside this network from everywhere. Second rule says that any instance inside this network will be able to talk to one another over a private network on all port and protocol. The next rule says that anyone can RDP into the instances from everywhere. Anyone can SSH into the instances on port 22. So these are the rules that we have. I already created one a compute engine where I'm running a web server on port 80. What we will do, we will try to check the connectivity on this web server on port 80 through our Cloud Shell. Let's zoom in a little bit. Here we go. Let's copy the public IP of the machine. Let's go ahead and try to check the connectivity by using telnet over public IP on port 80. Here we go. Now you can see it's trying to connect, but it's not going to succeed because we haven't allowed any traffic on port 80 in the firewall rule. So what we really need to do, we need to create a firewall rule, a new firewall rule. Here we go. Let's create a firewall rule. First of all, you need to provide a name for a firewall rule. Let's go with web app. Then you need to specify if you want the logging or not. It's another topic for network monitoring. I'm just going with the off at the moment. Then you need to specify the network where you want to apply the rule. So our case is cloud training. Then you can specify the priority for the rule. So rule with the lower number will get the higher priority here. I'm just going with the default one at the moment, 1000. Then you need to specify the direction of traffic. Ingress mean incoming, egress mean outgoing. In our case, it's incoming traffic on port 80. So we will select ingress. Now action on match, we want to allow the traffic. Yes, we want to allow the traffic. Then you need to specify if you want to specify the target, if you want to apply the firewall rule to the complete network or just to some other instances that have the network tag. You will learn in the coming session on how to create a network tag. Then you need to specify the source IP range from where you want to where you want people to access. I want everyone to access my web server, so let's go ahead with 0.0.0. Here we go. Then you need to specify the port and protocol for your network. You can specify allow all, but for our case it's different. We want to allow a TCP traffic on port 80. Here we go. Now let's go ahead and click on create. Here we go. Rule is active now. Let's go ahead and try to check the connectivity from the Cloud Shell again. Here we go. Now you can see I have connected to the web server on port 80. You can also try to access this web server through your web browser. Let's go ahead and copy the external IP. Here we go. You can see here you can access your web server, the Apache web server that is running on port 80 on Compute Engine. Let's go ahead and try to delete this rule and see what will happen. Let's go ahead and delete the rule. You will not be able to access it because we don't have any rule at the moment. Let's try that. Here we go. Okay, rule is deleted now. Let's go ahead and check the connectivity again. You can see here It's still trying, and if I refresh the web browser, it's trying to load, but it's not going to succeed because we have deleted that rule to accept traffic on port 80. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.